Hi everyone, another Saturday, another beautiful day. This video is going to be about faults in the car, Kodiaq. And up until yesterday, I thought I really only had two sort of factory problems with it. It's all cosmetic, so it was like, oh shit, speed limit's changed. And it was all cosmetic, so I didn't really worry about it. I was going to just leave it till the next service. It's nothing drastic really. But also yesterday was the first time I really drove the car like during a sunny day, because most of the time it just sits in a garage. Point being, sun doesn't get to the car. But yesterday I had some training to do and I had to park the car out into the sun. When I got back to it, like started driving home, the cooling was pretty shit. Like I put my hands on the driver's side vents and yeah, the air was cold, so I'm thinking like, what is this aircon weak? Like, although this vent here just next to the infotainment system did feel slightly weaker than the one next to the door, but I thought nothing of it. I just thought I'll crank the aircon, take it out of auto mode and just crank it up a bit. As I like to have all the vents, this is my OCD coming out, I like to have all the vents lined up so they blow the same way. I reached over to the passenger side and I noticed there was warm air coming in through there. So I checked both of the vents, sure enough, it was warm air. There's definitely an aircon problem somewhere. I've booked in a service with Skoda on next Wednesday. If I shut the vents off on the passenger side, then I get the warm air blowing in mixed with the cold air on the driver's side, so I don't gain anything. Currently, I just have to put up with cool air, warm air. But the back vents, they're fantastic, they work, they blow cold air. With this car having 3 zones of climate control, obviously it'd be a very complex system that's set up in place. So I'm not gonna go digging in there myself, but I've got a friend who does all this air conditioning stuff and he seems to think it'll be a fairly simple fix, which is most likely a flap in there is not closing, opening, or just one of the motors is gone on the flap, whatever the case is. I also bought this thing with me, which is one of these laser temperature monitors. Once I get into the city over there and park up the car, I'll measure the air vents and you will definitely see the difference in the air temperature. We are finally here. Honestly, I hate driving in the city over the weekends because you get all these Sunday drivers. These people have no idea how to drive. Like, people cross 3 different freaking lanes to turn. It honestly turns into a nightmare. Let's do this one. You get, you know, between 14 and 15, around there somewhere, which is pretty normal. It's 16, anything up to 16 on these vents is considered normal from what I've been told. This one, slightly up, but still relatively cold. This one, major difference there, 21, and if I reach over to this one, 23. I tried switching the front demisters on and I get the same thing. So this side is cool, this side is pretty much warm air. Obviously I really want to get this fixed straight away. It's going to get very hot very quickly in Queensland. Driving around when it's 35 or even 40 degrees without proper functioning aircon is not going to be fun. So shopping's done in the city. I basically got a new iPhone for my dad. I think it would have been too dark to show you everything I wanted to show you in the car park. Just on the driver's side passenger door, there's this, which I noticed while I was cleaning the car. So this sort of comes open, so they say that the clips in there are broken. So we have to get that fixed. Then down here, just at the front tire, this doesn't quite line up. I don't know what the problem there is. Might be a screw loose, missing or something. And that's pretty much the same issue on the other side, where it just doesn't quite pop in. So not big things. Obviously the aircon's a big thing, but I don't think the aircon system itself is bad. I think it's just the actual controls in the dash that don't let out cold air to all the vents as they should. Hopefully all these issues get resolved quite easily with Skoda. My previous Kia I had great experience with any warranty work. There was no questions asked. They didn't play the little round game. They just pretty much did it. Thanks for watching.